Well, Jeff, I will say one thing, you know, this is an incredible trophy at the end of miles and miles of stalking, and it's actually our 4th buffalo just on this safari. And
I know it.
you know, as a PH, I rely a lot on my gear, and I'm likely to have to shoot. If I do have to shoot, it's going to have to be quick. And, you know, anybody who's hunting dangerous game needs to be prepared to be quick. Tell me a little bit about this cartridge belt of yours.
Well, what we did is when we developed our modular PH belt, ideal situation is you just keep your gun loaded, pull the trigger, and shoot the animal and drop him in his tracks. The non-ideal situation...
Never really goes like that, does it?
We've had them like that before, where we've been multiple reloads running through the jets, and you cannot be looking at your cartridge belt when you're trying to load a weapon on the run. And the idea that, like right now, I'm pulling out 2 bullets and just grabbing them and getting ready to throw them in a double gives you an example of why we designed this cartridge belt, and we made the spaces in between the bullets so you can get a positive grip. It's not so hard to grab 600 Nitro Express or 5.77, but let's face it, most guys are carrying 3.75s, 4.70s, and they need that space between the bullets.
No doubt.
And the idea that they're modular on our PH belt really is an innovation that's never come along before. You know,
absolutely.
The traditional canvas and leather belts are fantastic. I own several. I love them. You do too. But for high performance reloads, especially when stuff goes bad, it's better to be prepared and have this spaced out loop system that we have.
Absolutely, Jeff. And I'll say this, I've been carrying your cartridge belts for miles and miles and miles through the bush, and they've yet to show any sign of wear. They're just as tough as a bad mother-in-law, as they say. And so I'm looking forward to many years of carrying your belts, and I will say they're very, very quick.
Yeah, if they're that tough, we're all safe. But the bottom line is too, you know, keep in mind our main business is building stuff for soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. Not the stuff they get handed to, but the stuff they go and buy. And that kind of quality and workmanship really comes through. And you know what? When we put it into hunting equipment and then test it over here in these extremes, it's good to go for everybody, man.
No doubt.
Guaranteed
no doubt.
for life.
Absolutely.